Have you ever had issues with a file in Adobe Illustrator where you open it and you get that nasty missing fonts error message? Well, hopefully this video will help you learn a little bit more about using fonts in Adobe Illustrator and how to avoid some of those issues. When we look at these two groups of text, I've got a group of text up here and a group of text down here below the lines. They both look the same way, but they're coded slightly differently. Okay, the way we're going to learn this is by when you select it. Okay, when I select this body of text, I see a nice line that goes underneath all of the letters and all the words. This is my number one indicator telling me that this is indeed still a font. What that means is it's still editable. This type can still be edited. It also means that the font must be installed on the computer that you are working on, or you will have a missing fonts error message when opening your file. So when it's a font, I can double click on it or triple click and then eventually get there, and I can still edit that text to change typos. I can select it. I can still change the font style, the font family. I can go up here and I can change the size, so on and so forth. It is still editable text. And that's really nice when working with designs. When I'm all done with this type though, there's an option I can do so I never need that font installed on a computer. So if I click on this type down here, you can see that there's no line of text. There's no underline underneath my words or my text. There's outlines around each letter. Okay, I created outlines. This type cannot be edited anymore. I can't change the font family anymore. It is what it is. It looks just the way I typed it. I can't edit the text, so if there's a typo or a misspelling, I can't go in and edit that anymore very easily. To make outlines around the text, you select the text and then you click Type, Create Outlines from the Applications bar on top. I'll show you how to do this real quick. So if I have, let's say I've got this type here, I'm going to change the font style real quick because it's still a font. And I can tell that because it's got the underline. Now to convert that to shapes or outlines, I go to Type, scroll down to Create Outlines, and now it outlined it. It looks the same when I click off it. It still has the same look to my design, but I can no longer edit it the way I used to. The difference between doing the step down below and doing the step above is often when you work on multiple computers on a design, each computer has its own font library, has its own set of fonts kind of installed on that computer. If you work on one design on one computer and move to another computer, you can't assume that those fonts are going to be living on each one of those computers. So therefore, that's when you get the missing fonts error. So you want to get in the habit of, one, remembering the names of each one of those fonts that you use in your designs, because that way you can always easily track them down and reinstall them on other computers. Or two, when you're happy with your design, create outlines around your type and around your text, and that will save you a lot of headaches with your design files in the future. I hope this helps. I hope it helps clarify a little bit of the font issues that you might get when working in Adobe Illustrator. Have a good day.